These drawing figures are not designed to be taken apart. It's time for Aaron Does It Wrong in support of Casey Hudson and WorldWorkings.com. I've always wondered what taking one of these models apart is like. Springs. It's like springs. The P'Unga are a simian-type species, which means that we can use a drawing model. Being a simian, it will have longer arms than legs, so I will take this model apart, 1, because I'm curious how they work, and 2, because it will fit the proportions. The P'Unga are based from orangutans, and it seems to me that orangutans have a flat face, so I'm going to try to flatten my clay dollop as much as possible. P'Unga have sort of generic orangutan features, a coconut-shaped mouth, ears, and flanges. These flanges are used to amplify their voices over great distance, but most personal communication is done by hand signs, thus P'Unga have larger eyes and large dexterous hands. There are 2 cultural variations of P'Unga. The civilization like our friend here, who live in large, arboreal-type structures, and one that lives on the ground. They're at war and have been for a long time. Conflict? It sounds like Casey might be creating a story here. I'm really proud of these hands, and you can see that the 2 middle fingers are long and strong for arboreal living, while the index finger is shorter and much more dexterous. As part of my sculpting journey, I put on knuckles and joints on the hand. I'm adding a thumb and a thumbnail, as well as fingernails to the hand. Here you can see the large eyes. I will put eyelids over them to make it look more realistic. The flanges will be a different color than the skin to add a little bit of definition. Our furry friend is made from scrap yarn. All P'Unga have a mustache and beard, though they do vary in color. The fur is also made from scrap yarn. I've chosen orange because Casey wanted it to be orange, but also because I have a lot of orange yarn left over from a sweater I knit. I tried to bulk out the neck of this P'Unga by giving it a fat neck. Even though I covered it with yarn, I think that I added the bulk that I wanted, and I practiced making fat rolls on a figure. The hands and fingers are also covered in fur. More speculative biology here. In what conditions would a creature like this retain their fur when humans have lost most of ours? I first tried to sculpt the uniform from clay. 0 out of 1 Aarons enjoyed this. Magic! So I will make his coverall uniform from some camouflaged fabric. I initially tried to make a shirt and pants, but then I realized this only had to look good from the front, so then I just decided to make it a jumpsuit. Finally, his boots are sculpted over top of the legs of the jumpsuit. There have been reports of sabotage on a communications array, and our P'Unga has been dispatched by the Milicite leadership to determine the damage. Having seen the damage, we can all marvel at how handsome he is while he determines how to make repairs. Thank you for watching, and please support Casey Hudson at WorldWorkings.com. This has been a largely dinosaur-free Aaron Does It Wrong.